Hi, welcome to another video. It's actually an introduction to my next project. So I'm even going back further with systems to Intel socket 775. It's really an experiment to see if that socket is well and truly dead. In other words, it's not useful for anything in 2024. So starting off with a processor, I've got a motherboard bundle on the way which includes an E5700 CPU, so I'll test the system out with that first, and then I've also got a Q9300 quad core on the way as well, which is pictured, and I'll run a few tests on that to see if there's an upshift in performance. The case I'll be using is the trusty old Zalman Z1, bit battered, but it'll do the job. The motherboard will be an Intel DG41W, and it comes with the IO shield as well, and as I said before, an E5700 CPU and 2 sticks of 2 gig each of DDR3 memory. So what I'll do is I'll run the test with that 4 gig first and then upshift it to 8 gig. I've also got a CPU cooler on the way for that socket. And the power supply will be a FSP 350 watt unit. Now it doesn't have a 6-pin PCIe connector cable for the graphics card, so I've got a Molex to 6-pin adapter cable. Not the ideal solution, but I thought I'd try that. And this power supply was only a tenner anyway. The hard drive will be a 500 gig Western Digital unit. I was tempted to put a SSD drive in there as well for boot, but I'll just have that one drive in there. Now the graphics card is a Sapphire HD 7770, and that's got 1 gig of DDR5 video memory. I was tempted to go for a 2 gig card, but I couldn't find any of those, and this was in total £17, so it should be good for the low system spec requirement type games like Team Fortress, Valorant and Zula, which I will be testing. Now looking at the CPU support list for the motherboard, that Q9300 should be supported, but if not, I've got the latest BIOS for it. So that's the next project. If you've got any questions, drop me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.